Here with Nabil Khatib from Team Bushido MMA Fitness Center. Do you want to introduce yourself first, Nabil, and then talk about your team and yourself fighting?
Sure, my name's Nabil Khatib of Team Bushido MMA, and we got a team of great young guys here. And we train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai style kickboxing, and MMA.
So you guys have a couple guys fighting on WreckMMA. How about you talk about your students first, and we'll talk about yourself after.
Okay, we have a young Matt Papineau. He's had a pretty good amateur career, and he's young, he's exciting, and he's fun to watch. He's dedicated. He's very well dedicated to the sport. He trains very, very hard, and he works here as well. So he's sort of dove right into the sport, and he's right in there. So he's doing really well. And then we also have James Kwame. James Kwame is he's an athlete. Like athletes you've never seen. He's just very, very athletic, very powerful, very, very quick, and it's going to be his first MMA fight. He's a Muay Thai fighter, but it's his first MMA fight, and he wants to try something new. I think he's going to do very well as well.
Now on to your fight. This fight's been a long time coming. Can you let us know about your opponent, Mark Holst?
How I feel about it?
Yes.
You want to know how I feel? I feel great! Mark Holst he's a good opponent, and I have nothing against Mark at all. He's a good fighter, but it's just the way the fight ended was just wrong. I did take him lightly, probably the first couple of minutes, and I should have went a little more aggressive. I mean, it's somebody I know. He's a little smaller than me, that kind of thing. I got more experience. I didn't, I should have put that a little deeper into my mind, but. And I know he caught me with a knee. He didn't knock me out, although the ref thinks he did. Whatever. I hats off to him. He was excited that he won the fight and whatever. But I don't believe that was a decent win. So I'm glad he was able to accept the rematch, and he wants to put his best foot forward and show that he is the better man, which is great. That's exactly what I want to see. And if he is the better man, great. He's the better man. I will raise his hand for him after the fight. If he wins in a formidable fashion. So, but everybody knows me. Everybody that's seen me knows me. I don't get choked. I don't get submitted. And I've been submitted once in my whole career. I've lost some decisions. I've lost some decisions I don't agree with. But whatever. I mean, it's just the way it is. But I mean, just to get a rematch with Mark, it's going to be a great. A crowd pleaser. It's going to draw a lot of attention. And we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll even get a rubber match after this fight. We'll see what happens.
Do you think you guys will be okay after this fight? You go to the after party and celebrate together?
I know I will. I'm sure he will. He was pretty cool after our last fight. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
Do you ever hold any grudges against any of the opponents you fought before? Like
never.
No.
Never hold a grudge against anybody. Even Markel Wedderburn, after not making weight and calling me and telling me he didn't want to fight, whatever weight, whatever. It's whatever. I mean, I don't mind. We shook hands afterwards. I didn't want to touch Losby, at the fight, but after the fight, shook his hand, said good fight, and left it at that. It's not a big deal. I don't have grudges with anybody.
And your two guys coming in, Matt Schweinart, I believe, the local amateur MMA champion.
Yeah, Matt Papineau, yeah.
And how is he making the transition from amateur to pro, like with the different set of rules, different round length?
He does really well. I mean, we practice certain aspects of the sport while we train, so he was able to sort of adapt. And of course, on the Muay Thai pads, on the Thai pads and stuff, he's able to do, throw the knees and throw the elbows that you're not normally allowed to throw. And we just sort of make him do them consecutively and over until it becomes natural. So, yeah, it should be fine.
And how's James making the transition from a striking sport down to the MMA level?
Well, the only difference with James is that his wrestling is okay, but like I said, he's athletic. If he wants to take the man down, he will and he can because he's athletic and he's quick. And as far as defending himself on the ground, he's just got to get up, which he does very, very well. So his athleticism is going to be his biggest benefit. But he's definitely a good striker.
And let's go back to you for a second. After this fight, what are your goals? Like, what are you trying to shoot for?
I still have the same goals I've always had. And after this fight, if I win, I need to get my belt back. because there's the belt that's out there that should be mine. So, and I truly believe that I won that fight, and I think that Nathan Gunn should come back and we should do it again. I don't mind to have another rematch. I'm a rematch after rematch with the guys I lost to. For sure, I'll do it again. I don't mind at all.
So after this fight, you want to give me to call him up and see if he wants the rematch?
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, I don't know. He went to Bellator or something. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if he won or lost or he didn't, never competed or whatever the case. But I'm sure he's you know, he's a tough opponent, and I want to show him that, you know, I can give him a little bit more than last time.
And how's everything going? How's your training going?
Training's going very well. I train at TriStar as always, and I train with some really good guys. And we got some you know, big events coming up, as we always do. And we just always keep them busy, always keeping myself involved in the MMA world. And you know, that's how I continue to grow, even at this age. I'm still growing the sport. So.
And Leo Lescott, one of your Thai students, fought on Saturday at Throwdown Gatineau. How did he do? He
did really well. He won a unanimous decision, and I think it was well deserved. He still has a way to go to learn. You know, as far as the clinch and the sweeps and so on, but I think he's getting there. He's getting a really good idea. He's a man that loves to train. He's here as often as he can, and when he is here, he's constantly, you know, working technique and constantly working his conditioning. So he's a man that really loves to train. Him and his brother. So his brother Pierre also both compete. He didn't want to compete on the same night as his brothers, so we can sort of cheer him on and help him out. So we look forward to seeing some big things from him as well.
All right, Nabil, I'll see you on November 9th at the Hilton Lac-Leamy for WreckMMA.
I will see you, and I will see all of you there. You better be there. November 9th, it's going to be a big show.